Indianapolis Colts. We'll go over the Kings weekend coming up here to start the 8 o'clock hour. Still 4 down territory. Lots of stuff to get to. But, you know, each and every day after a Kings game, we like to recap it in our own unique way. The Brain Trust, I will say, a brainstorm session between Chris and I about coming up with a concept of kind of a game recap, which is my part where I write the script, and Kings rewind. The spots I leave open are either movie, sound clips, audio clips from internet. They're every which way. You never know where it's coming from the brain of Chris Verlod. It is called Rewind. We got a supersized one for you today. All right, here we go. 2 games to recap, so let's do it. Saturday night at G1C was a rematch featuring the Kings and the Blazers, who played a wild overtime thriller in Portland with a controversial finish.
You call this game fair? I'll go to the papers.
To the papers, he said. The Kings played a bigger lineup again that highlighted Keegan at the 3 and DeMar DeRozan playing the 2.
It is so big.
The start was dreadful for Sacramento as the Kings started the game watching Portland make 6 of their first 9 shots, while the Kings went 0 for their first 9 and trailed 15-2 out of the gates. Ow! Well, Sacramento needed something. They were missing energy. No. They had no drive. No. The word I'm looking for is, I think they needed a spark. Yeah. And that came from the bench between Dennis Schroeder, Neat Clifford.
Well, now, look at this big fella. Clifford, is it?
And fellow rookie Dylan Cardwell.
Dylan.
And fellow rookie Dylan Cardwell.
Dylan.
I have no idea where that's from. All right, the Kings clawed their way back into the game, but just couldn't quite catch all the way even with Portland and trailed by just 3 at the half.
I am begging you from my soul.
Well, in the third quarter, it was starting to slide again for the Kings as Sacramento was down 12, but they got Portland in the penalty, and the Kings would start to chip away.
Chicka, 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 chicka. Toot, toot.
Sacramento was still down 3 as we entered the final quarter of play.
It's the final countdown.
In the fourth, the Kings finally did it. They surpassed the Blazers and got their first lead of the game on a Maxime Reynaud hoop.
En français.
And that lead lasted for just seconds as the Blazers' Chris Murray put Portland back ahead.
I don't care.
But one of the highlights of the night came at the Kings' expense when late in the game, Shaedon Sharpe took off on the baseline for a jam and nearly jumped all the way over Russell Westbrook.
Well, Lottie frickin' da!
Oh, come on, rewind. That dunk was ridiculous, man. All right, the Kings fans were leaning in all game long, craving a win, looking for a moment to erupt, and they got it when Chris Murray missed twice at the line, and the Kings fans got a slice.
Pizza! Pizza, pizza, going tummy, me so hungry, me so hungry.
But in the final analysis, this game was there for the Kings taking, but Sacramento just could not make the critical shot all game long, and as a result, another loss and no beam lighting. On Sunday, the Kings were right back at it as they were facing the Houston Rockets on the second night of a back-to-back for both teams.
Howdy, partners. Let's raise and rough Broncos.
I know where that's from. The last matchup between the two teams was so lopsided as the very big Rockets crushed the Kings and dominated the boards by a rebound margin of 30. Good point. Sacramento got off to a great start in this one, and the first timeout had to be called by Ime Udoka because the Kings were up. Lead wouldn't last long. Houston is too good, and they were connecting on three-pointers at a rapid rate. So after one quarter, it was Houston 31, Sacramento 30. The Kings have had trouble finishing quarters, and in the second quarter, it was a prime example. The Kings were within 6 in the closing seconds. Russell Westbrook attacked the hoop, was blocked by Şengün. The Rockets went the other way, got a dunk. Then after another miss, Houston was fouled to close the half, shooting a 3, and then now all of a sudden the Kings were down 11. In the third quarter, the G1C crowd erupted when Coach Doug Christie called on Malik Monk, who had not played for 2.5 games.
I'm a pizza guy.
That's right. Good to see Malik out there. In the third quarter, the Kings got to the line. They got there a lot, and they missed most of them.
Help me help you. Help me help you.
Well, as the fourth quarter began, the Kings were down 9, but then it escalated to a game-high 14-point Rocket lead, and Sacramento was in big-time trouble.
I don't like the sound of them apples, Will.
Trailing 100-86. Here come the Kings. A Reynaud bucket. A Keegan 2. A Keegan 3. A Keegan 2. Schroeder 3. And bang, the Kings ripped off 12 straight points, and we have a game.
Are you ready for a war?
Still 7 minutes to play, and you could tell this one was coming down to the end.
It's the final countdown.
In crunch time, the Rockets were up 3 and had 3 offensive chances in one sequence to make it a 2-possession lead, but didn't. And needing a 3, the Kings would get it from Russell Westbrook.
What the hell? Russell Westbrook?
For the third time this season, the Kings were headed to overtime.
A hope, a chance.
That's right, a hope and a chance. In OT, it was a classic fight, both landing punches, with neither one gaining full control.
Yeah, come on, champions. Ain't nothing.
The game was deadlocked at 122, and then Russell Westbrook was called for a controversial foul on Jabari Smith, who was shooting a 3.
Who paying you? That's all right. Who paying you?
Kings coach Doug Christie was so frustrated because he had already used his challenges, and even though he got both right, he shouldn't have had to use them because he felt those calls were easy to see.
Yo, man, you best back off. I'm getting a little here.
With no challenge available, Jabari Smith made the first 2 and missed the 3, missed the third, leaving the door open. The Kings got the ball to DeMar DeRozan, and he challenged Kevin Durant. As the defense helped, he dished out to Dennis Schroeder for the 3 and the lead, and bang! Houston had one last chance, and Kevin Durant's jumper at the buzzer missed, and the Kings pulled off a 14-point comeback to win in overtime against a very good NBA team.
So what?
So what? So let's dance.
We touched and we sang about love.
The Kings got double-doubles from Westbrook,
What the hell? Russell Westbrook?
Dennis Schroeder, and Maxime Reynaud. They also got 20 points from Keegan and DeRozan.
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
Kings win for just the 7th time this season, so go ahead and light the beam. Well done. There you go. That's how it played out this weekend with the version of the rewind between the Kings Blazers and Kings Rockets. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We always have fun making those, and always look forward to see what Chris is going to play there for you guys. All right, so that is Kings Rewind. Sacramento got it done.